Hi all, welcome to my new little vlog everyone. Right before us, I've got my 3 mock-ups I've made for a client of mine. You may have seen some of my earlier videos I actually draped on my clients. I never ever make patterns for my clients when I'm making dresses, shirts and waistcoats. And now I've started to do jackets, draped jackets as well, bespoke jackets. But I never ever make patterns. So all the patterns have come from me draping on her. So you may have seen a video I've actually draped on my clients. I've made 3 mock-ups as you can see. So there we have it. Now, it's in 2 sections. You've got the top body section and the base on the kimono style. So that was the inspiration I got from the dresses. Now, the bottom half, she didn't really know what she wanted, and so I've come up with 3 different mock-ups for her. So one is, you can see here, this is based on a circle. So this is based on a circular pattern I've made. This is based on a half a circle. Now, I've got to be a bit careful because I'm using pure silk and the width of the silk is about 55 inches in width. So I have to be careful. So I didn't have enough to actually make a half a circle. So this is just virtually half a circle, but not quite a half a circle. We still get the drapes when you do circular designs for skirts and dresses. You still get to see this drape, how it drapes together. Now, of course, this is quite a heavy cotton. So when on the silk, because it's really lightweight, it will drape even better. And this is just a panel. This is based on the sashes they have. So this will actually be stitched in as probably it will be seamed in. So I'm just getting some idea of that. And there's a crossover there. We have it, and that's the kimono dress here. You can see that there. So there we have it. I've got a zip underneath there. So I've done variations on the zip. So this zip actually zips up inside of the sleeve and comes right down to the hips. And now my middle one here, I actually done a little A-line, but I actually came right in again. So I actually narrowed it right down and I brought it down. So this doesn't have as much volume as this skirt, the skirt of the dress there. And she was on about having slits. So I've just put some slits at either side of the center front line. And if she wants some slits, I'll probably go up as high as she wants to. Now here, the sash, this is an actual sash belt. So you can actually tie it, and it's seamed here on the side seam here. So it's actually seamed in there. So I'm going to give her 2 options. If she wants this design, then, because this will actually gather it up even more. So she's got more freedom with this dress because she can actually have it more fitted closer, or she can have it more relaxed and just not have the sash up so tight. And this is a pleated sash I've done. So it's got the similar kind of kimono style little sash, but I've pleated it. You can see all these pleats there. And the zip actually is on the inside seam of the kimono there. Now, the first one I made here, you can see, this is basically a kimono style. So it's not shaped at all, where this one is shaped more. This one's not shaped. So this is quite a very loose, very easy fitting kimono style dress. And I've pleated up the section there. And here I've actually, you won't be able to probably appreciate what I've done here, but if I'm going to get a little pattern for you, which I made a little mock-up little pattern. 1 second. So I made a little pattern, so that's it. So this is the actual front here, because it's gathered in a little bit. You can see that's it. It's a V shape here, down there. And this is actually a miniature form of it on a piece of paper. You can see the actual shape of it. And this may be a piece of lace that will insert. So it'll be see-through lace, or maybe may not be see-through lace. I'm going to give you the options for that. And also the back of this here, there's a little train here, you can see, goes to the floor. So it's a mini little train. So gives you the option there. And also, she doesn't mind me telling you this, but she said I can actually tell all my viewers. She's blind, she's gone blind. She's only a beautiful young lady, and she went blind when she was 13, 14. So with that, bearing that in mind, I didn't really want to put buttons on the side, to actually try and open and close with the buttons. She won't be able to see the buttons. So what I did on this one, I've actually put an invisible zip on the actual seam here, the top of the kimono sleeve there. I'll put it on the top seam. Let me just try and open that for you. You can see. So that actually will open up here. You can see there now. That opens up. So that'll be more practical for, especially if you're going to put a pleated sash in, because the sash won't go through the invisible zip properly. and this is more streamlined to actually do it this way. So I kind of designed this little, having an invisible zip on the top. Let me just put this back. So I've given her the option of having a zip actually on the top, so it'll be easier for her to just unzip herself there. And that's that. Tomorrow we're having the fittings with her, so she's going to try on all 3 dresses. I'll come back so you can see it in its full glory, the dresses. So she's going to try them all tomorrow, and then she'll decide tomorrow, and then I'll probably get the silk fabric. So it's going to be satin silk. So I'm going to use 3 or 4 different fabrics. There's going to be satin silk, there's going to be silk velvet, there's going to be silk chiffon as well. For here, I forgot to show you this. She wanted the sleeves trailing here. You can see I've done like this, the trailing. So I may put this in silk chiffon there. So the kimono will finish, and I'll probably seam a piece that will just go, that will trail down there. So that's what I'm going to do for the sleeves there. I'll get back to you when I'm actually going to have the fittings with the 3 mock-up dresses. And I will say to everyone, look, I'm a professional in the industry, but I still make mock-ups. And even though I made the patterns, I draped her, the fit is pretty good, I still got to have fittings with my clients. And the fabric is over £100 a metre. So, you know, you can't mess with what fabric you've got, especially expensive fabrics. But irrelevant if how expensive the fabrics are, you should always still make a mock-up. I can never emphasize to sewers all over the globe, there is no such thing as a perfect pattern. It doesn't exist everyone, okay? So always remember that. And I'll check the balance, I'll check the fit, and once the fit is perfect, then I know I've got a beautiful, perfect pattern to actually make the dress out of. So on that note, everyone, I will see you all very soon as I'm fitting her. So ciao for now.